Good day, this is Michelle from the Island Consultancy. Food poisoning is well known. However, do you really clear about the symptoms of food poisoning? Today we shall look into what are these food poisoning symptoms. First, food poisoning symptoms may range from mild to severe and may differ depending on the germs or bacteria you swallow. The most common symptoms of food poisoning are upset stomach, stomach cramp, nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, and also fever. You should immediately visit your doctor or healthcare provider if you have severe symptoms including bloody stool, high fever which is 39 degrees Celsius and above, frequent vomiting which prevent liquid intake, and any sign of dehydration including little or no urination, dry mouth and throat, dizzy when standing up, and diarrhea that lasts for 3 days. Most people have only mild illness, which lasts for only several hours to days. However, there are some people need to be hospitalized due to food poisoning and can result in long-term health problem or even death. The most common long-term effect including with chronic arthritis, brain and nerve damage, and hemolytic uremic syndrome which can result in kidney failure. These are some symptoms and source of common food poisoning germs or bacteria, which are first the Staphylococcus aureus. Symptoms begins in 30 minutes to 6 hours, where consumer may experience nausea, vomiting, and stomach cramp. The common sources of this bacteria is from food that are not cooked after handling, such as sliced meat, pudding, pastry, and sandwiches. Second, the Clostridium perfringens. Symptoms begins in 6 to 24 hours. Consumer can experience diarrhea and stomach cramp. Vomiting and fever are uncommon. The symptoms usually begins suddenly and last for less than 24 hours. The most common source are beef or poultry, dry or pre-cooked food. Next will be Salmonella, where the symptoms begins in 6 hours to 6 days. The most common symptoms are diarrhea, fever, stomach cramps, and vomiting. The common sources for this bacteria are from the raw or undercooked chicken, turkey and meat, egg, unpasteurized milk and juice, raw food, and vegetables. Clostridium Botulinum. The symptoms begins in 18 to 36 hours, which can cause a double or blur vision, drooping eyelid and slur speech, difficult in swallowing, breathing, and dry mouth, muscle weakness, and paralysis. These bacteria normally come from improperly canned or fermented food. And finally, the E. coli. These symptoms can begin in 3 to 4 days. Consumer can experience severe stomach cramp, diarrhea, or often bloody and vomiting. 5 to 10% of consumers diagnosed with this infection can develop life-threatening complications. The most common food sources are from raw and undercooked beef, raw milk and juice, raw vegetables, or contaminated water. We hope you are now clear with the most common source of food poisoning germs and their symptoms. Island Consultancy wishing you to stay healthy and safe all the time. If you wish to know more about the food safety issue, feel free to contact us, the Island Consultancy. Thank you.